All right, here we go. Bowl practice at the Citrus Bowl. We got Nico Iamaleava, first time starting for the Tennessee Volunteers as a college football player, as an SEC football player. We see Big Joe Milton right there, making sure everything's going right. Looks like Nico's picked up some weight, man. He's looking good. He looks sharp. He looks crisp. A lot of times, man, I guess we could take it back to maybe like Hendon Hooker. You know, Hendon Hooker, Joe Milton, you see him almost looking like robots kind of. But, oh my gosh, I mean, just everything he does looks so smooth. We got to listen to Nico speak yesterday, and, this sounds really confident. Sounds like he is anxious to get out here and play. Sounds like he also heard that he was going to be the starter around Christmas time. So I think that is a little bit before the rest of us knew. So some of us was kind of speculating on that, but you see some of the guys in the background, not sure who those are, probably some ex-Vol football players in the back. There's Big Cali Castles. Boy, he has gained a lot of weight since he's been on campus. There goes Ethan Davis. He looks good, looks solid. It's the future of this football team, guys. I mean, several of the guys who spoke today talked about it. They said, hey, Coach Hike keeps talking about this is game number 1 for 2024, and he's exactly right. The game is playing on the first day of 2024. Whoever this is right here, batting at these hands, we've got to get somebody to be a little bit rougher, okay? Like, give us a much better look than that. But there's Big O, you know what I'm saying? Everybody looks and just feels like there's a lot of excitement. It's a whole lot of juice flowing. And, man, just getting the opportunity to be able to look at these guys out here running around. There's Big James Pierce. That guy's a stud. That's a future first-round pick right there. Have not heard him speak much. Seems like he's one of those guys that he just goes to work. There's Big Bryson Eason. We listened to him talk too, and, he said that Nico is like Alabama's quarterback from last year. I'm drawing a blank right now. He said he's like a much, much taller version of him. So Bryson Eason also said that he is, that him and the rest of that D-line is looking forward to this matchup versus Iowa. He said these are the types of games that we like in those trenches. Dylan Sampson sounds like he can't wait to go. Look at him right here, focusing on his craft. I absolutely love this team, man. Like, I love all these guys. We also got to listen to Tank. Whole lot of pride in, what he, had to say for this program. He's so proud to be a Tennessee Vol. Talked about how his father told him to commit to a school and not to a coaching staff. That's rare to hear these days, but you gotta love it, man. And that's Nico, man. I mean, dude, we have got so many good young players coming back next season. And then we've also got so many great veterans. I think that we are still kind of making that transition, right? Like, it's perfect when, P and I have talked about this. It's perfect that a lot of the veterans that are coming back are in that front seven, guys that can, kind of give us some time, especially on the offensive line, to help Nico get this thing going, get in some good players, showing off how good this offense is, but also giving those young guys on that offensive line some time to grow. And I mean, I have the utmost confidence in what Nico's going to do. See, there it is right there. That's kind of like what I was talking about, where they almost look like robots because they are so dialed in and so focused on their craft. This is going to be a big time game. I feel like Tennessee is about to come out here and beat the brakes off of Iowa. They don't know what they're about to run into. Everybody looks so dialed in. And I think that goes double for this coaching staff, right? I don't know if y'all got to see Coach Heupel earlier this week in his press conference, but he looked like he'd been on vacation for like 30 days. And, you could just hear the confidence every time that he pretty much spoke about anything at all. Just a whole lot of confidence. The same thing is kind of being echoed throughout this entire roster. We talked about it earlier. Nico sounds confident. Everyone who spoke sounded very, very confident. The other players that spoke sounded confident in Nico. They sounded confident in themselves. They sounded like if there were guys who had not played a whole lot, that they were anxious to get more playing time. That they were excited for this opportunity to play up against a team like Iowa that is ranked so high, but runs a whole lot of smash mouth football. They know it's going to be a physical football game. They're up to the challenge. Some of these veterans also talking about, hey, this is going to be our last time playing in orange and white. We want to go out the right way. That's going to trickle down to all of these younger guys too. And then obviously we've got the new guys from the class of 2024 down here with us. We've got the new transfer guys too. There's a whole lot of good, positive energy down there as, guys are starting to get closer with some, players that maybe they're just now meeting or that they've known for a long time and they hadn't really talked to them that much. It's a whole lot of good energy. So I am very excited for this game. I hope that y'all are too. this is going to be a big one. You know, I think that we are going to see these young guys come out and show out. I already know that those veterans are going to put on an absolute total show. I think that Tennessee has a really good chance to dominate in this game in a just crazy fashion. I think that we could win this game by 30 points just based off of all that we're seeing, all of the great energy, how everyone's talking, everyone's confident. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So we are really looking forward to it, and we will continue to update y'all as we get some more news. You know, I hope that y'all did enjoy seeing some practice clips. You know, even though it was kind of limited, we did get to kind of see those guys out there running around some. So that's always good, at least for me. Whatever type of content I can see on our Vols, I'm definitely going to tune into it. Something else that is really positive news, right? So I did make the video yesterday talking about what is this team going to do if Brew McCoy decides to not come back for the 2024 season. The players and the coaches, people closer to the program, sound more optimistic than I am at this point about him coming back, and that's really why I made that video yesterday, was just because I kind of felt like the writing was on the wall. They're just waiting to come out with it publicly. But it does kind of sound like there is a whole lot of hope there. So that would be huge, obviously, if he can come back. And it also sounds like we're back in the race for Evan Stewart. So whole lot of positivity coming into this new year for 2024. Again, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Please, as always, do not forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks. Peace.